Something big is brewing in the NHL, and it's got Oilers fans buzzing. On one side, there are whispers about a possible connection with one of the league's powerhouse franchises. On the other, talk of unexpected reinforcements that could give our offense a whole new look. And to top it off, there's even a wild scenario floating around, one that felt impossible not long ago, but now has people all over Edmonton raising their eyebrows. If you bleed orange and blue, hit that subscribe button right now so we can smash the goal of 2,000 subs and show the league just how strong oil country really is. The season ended in heartbreak again, with the cup slipping away from our grasp. But this isn't just about a loss anymore. We all know this team's loaded with talent, grit, and star power, but there's always that one missing piece that separates great teams from champions. And when the results don't come, the questions get louder, the kind that could change the entire direction of a franchise. That's exactly where Oilers fans are sitting right now, with that knot in the stomach. It's not only about a new coach, roster tweaks, or free agency moves. This is about something way bigger, something that could reshape the future of this team. Because there's one name that carries the weight of a city, a symbol of hope and brilliance on the ice, and he's about to make a decision that could rock the NHL. Yes, we're talking about Connor McDavid. He's entering the final year of his deal, and the question hanging over Edmonton is massive. Does he stick around, or does he decide to test the waters somewhere else? Insiders are already stirring the pot. Some believe McDavid could explore free agency, which would spark an all-out bidding war among the NHL's giants. Just imagine that kind of frenzy. Frank Seravalli even pointed to one team in particular, the Toronto Maple Leafs. The idea of McDavid in Toronto is enough to make Oilers fans shudder, even if it's only speculation, and it doesn't stop there. The Kings, Rangers, and Blackhawks are all lurking, ready to pounce. Still, Seravalli leans toward McDavid, sticking with Edmonton, which gives oil country some hope. But nothing's certain until pen hits paper. And if there's one thing we've learned about the NHL, it's that surprises hit when we least expect them. Can the Oilers keep their superstar locked in and for the long haul? If you bleed orange and blue, hit that subscribe button right now so we can smash the goal of 2,000 subs and show the league just how strong oil country really is. So I'll throw it to you, Oilers fans. Do you believe McDavid stays in Edmonton, or do you see him chasing a new chapter with the Leafs or another franchise? Drop your thoughts in the comments, share this around, and don't forget to subscribe to keep riding along with us. What's coming next isn't just another rumor. It's a storyline that could directly impact the Oilers' performance next season. Fans are already buzzing on socials, media guys can't stop debating, and the chatter behind the scenes is relentless. Is this really happening, or is it just smoke? You'll want to follow this one. After leaning on vets last year, the Oilers seem to have realized their cup window could stretch if they inject more youth into the lineup. It's clear the front office is aiming to blend experienced leadership with players who bring speed, hunger, and a spark. That balance could be the key, and they're not just waiting on prospects to develop. Edmonton's been linked to young players already close to NHL ready, the kind who could step in right away and make an impact. Picture this, a young forward, pure offensive instincts, wicked release, ready to seize open ice in our top 9. That's the type of move that could shift the dynamic. The name floating around is Yegor Chinakov. The 23-year-old winger in Columbus is reportedly unhappy with how his injury recovery was handled and could be looking for a change of scenery. Chinakov, a 2020 first-round pick, flashed real potential despite a season cut short. 7 goals, 15 points in 30 games. Healthy, those numbers climb. Why does that matter for Edmonton? Because the right wing spot isn't exactly locked down, especially with Hyman on the mend. There's real opportunity for a player like Chinakov to grab minutes alongside Draisaitl. And honestly, the fit could be special. Chinakov's shot combined with Draisaitl's vision. is the kind of combo that makes coaches drool. The big question, though, is price. Word is a second-round pick and a mid-level prospect could get it done. His $2.1 million cap hit fits Edmonton's books. So here's my question. Oil country. Should the Oilers take a swing on Chinakov as a shot of youth and firepower up front? Get ready, because the next story is the real bombshell. It's the kind of rumor that felt like fantasy, but it's starting to gain traction, and Edmonton fans can't stop talking. This isn't just gossip, it's something that could ripple across the NHL. When you think about the future of this franchise and the dream of lifting the cup, whose name comes to mind first? Exactly. And right now, the chatter around the league is pointing to something massive tied directly to Edmonton. The Oilers remain a cup contender, with McDavid, Draisaitl locked in for 7 more years, and Bouchard emerging as a cornerstone. This core is as dangerous as it gets. And that's exactly why Edmonton keeps popping up in the heaviest rumors. Now imagine adding a legend to that mix, a player whose name alone defines greatness, a guy chasing history who could make Edmonton the center of the hockey universe. Believe it or not, The Athletic tossed out Sidney Crosby as a small chance fit for the Oilers if he ever looks beyond Pittsburgh for one more cup run. We all know it's a long shot, but just hearing Crosby's name in the same sentence as Edmonton is enough to make fans sit up. The logic is simple. Crosby wouldn't leave the Penguins unless it was for a true contender, and let's be real, the Oilers are right there. Deep roster, elite talent, and on the cusp of finally cashing in. That's exactly the kind of spot a guy like Crosby would consider. Florida and Montreal might be the safer bets, but Edmonton has something no one else can offer. Crosby skating alongside McDavid. That's a once-in-a-lifetime dream for any hockey fan. But here's the catch. The salary cap is tight, and Edmonton doesn't exactly have a pile of blue-chip assets to dangle. The Penguins would demand a serious return, and looming over all of it is McDavid's future. Until his extension is locked in, the Oilers can't gamble too big. The franchise lives and dies with number 97, and Crosby wouldn't move without clarity there. So here's where I leave it to you, Oil Country. Do you think there's even the slightest chance we'll see Sidney Crosby wearing Oilers colors? Let me know what you think. Share this story. And hit subscribe to keep our community growing as we chase down every twist in this wild NHL ride. If you bleed orange and blue, hit that subscribe button right now so we can smash the goal of 2,000 subs and show the league just how strong Oil Country really is.